Hello everybody, we are going to talk today about the parts of the paragraph. This is an interesting topic that we have covered during the development of the first term, and considering that it is the main unit that we have developed during this cycle, it has been considered into this micro video. Okay, so about this interesting topic, we are going to start by making a presentation of these parts of the paragraph. Okay, so the first part, let's start talking about the definition of this important topic. So we have to say that a paragraph is a number of sentences which are related to the same topic or main idea. The goal of the paragraph is to convey the reader the idea clearly and effectively. The paragraph should develop only one idea and not more, because if it develops more than one idea, it is going to be confusing and the reader is not going to identify what idea you are trying to develop in this paragraph. Okay, let's say that the first part of the paragraph is the topic sentence. So how do we define topic sentence? Let's do it in the way that we say that a topic sentence is a full sentence which is usually stated first in the paragraph, and it is let's say the most important sentence of the whole paragraph, because, or the reason why we consider it the most important is because it contains the main ideas that are going to be developed throughout the whole paragraph. Okay, so then let's move on. After the topic sentence, we have the main subject. Okay, so the main subject is kind of part of the topic sentence, and the function of the main subject is to provide the reader with the topic that we are going to discuss in this paragraph. So, but having the main subject or the topic is not enough for the reader to know which perspective the writing has, taken into consideration to deliver the message. Okay, so as you can see the picture, you see many roads that may lead to the same place or to different places, but you don't know which one you are going to choose, or which one, in this case, considering the paragraph, the writer is trying to talk or to deliver the message about. Let's see an example. Here it says, the example of the main subject, it says natural disasters. When you listen to the word natural disasters, you just get the idea in general of natural disasters, but you don't know exactly what the writer is going to talk about on this topic. So for that reason, it is necessary that we include the next part of the paragraph. The next part of the paragraph is called the controlling idea. What is the controlling idea? The controlling idea is the part of the topic sentence which does what it says, controls the topic or leads the topic to a specific perspective of this topic. Okay, so in this case, when you have the controlling idea, or when you read in the topic sentence the controlling idea, this part of the topic sentence specifies what the writer is going to talk about exactly. Okay, so here we have an example. Considering the previous example of the, in this case, main subject, so here we are going to say, as a controlling idea, the natural disaster that took place in Ecuador showed to the world Ecuadorian unity. So, in this case, the information that you see in italics is considered the controlling idea. What is that information? Took place in Ecuador. So, as a main subject, we had natural disasters, but now, as a controlling idea, we are trying to specify a little bit more, and we say which natural disaster? The one that took place in Ecuador. Okay, and it shows something. What did it show? Okay, it showed to the world that the Ecuadorians are unified, that they are together, they are trying to support each other, and that's now the function of the controlling idea, to specify what the writer wants to tell you, wants to convey as a message, okay? Yeah, so if we join these two parts, the main subject and the controlling idea, as a result we are going to have the full topic sentence, okay? And so, let's see. The topic sentence is going to be in this way. The recent natural disaster that took place in Ecuador showed to the world Ecuadorians' unity. Okay, so which one was the main subject? It was natural disasters. So it didn't tell much about the topic, about the paragraph, but now when we, include the controlling idea, then we get the specific idea what the writer is going to tell us about natural disasters. So he's going to talk about the one that happened in Ecuador and the consequence of this natural disaster, which is, showing unity of people from a specific country. Okay, so moving forward, we have the supporting sentences. What are the supporting sentences? Supporting sentences are the sentences that in this case are used to develop the, in this case, topic sentence. So these supporting sentences are going to provide additional information. They are going to provide examples. They are going to provide facts. And so they are going to give as much elements as possible to contribute or to prove the topic sentence. Okay? So let's see. It is also claimed that supporting sentences provide additional information to the topic and controlling idea, among others. Supporting sentences can include definitions, explanations, and examples. I think the word facts is missing in this definition by Savage. Okay, let's see an example or some examples of supporting sentences considering the topic sentence that we just read before. Okay, let's see. So keep in mind that supporting sentences are going to provide some additional information or some information that supports the topic sentence. Okay, among all the kinds of supporting sentences, as Savage says, we can have definitions, explanations, examples, and I include also some facts. Okay, let's see. The first one, it says, on the 16th of April, Ecuador was hit by a 7.8 in the Richter scale earthquake. So what is it? Okay, this can be in this case an explanation, or I would say it is a fact because it's factual information. Okay, the next supporting sentence says the natural disaster took place at 1858 and the area that suffered most of the casualties were Manta, Pedernales, and Puerto Viejo. So what kind of, in this case, supporting information is it? Okay, still, it is a fact. The next one, people from these regions lost their life investment. Okay, what is it? Okay, it can be also an explanation or also it can be considered a fact because it is what really happened. Okay, people from those regions, they lost their life investment or their, let's say their material belongings. Yeah, so far we are providing some facts to the topic sentence, and getting a little bit more into detail, we are going to see here in the next topic sentence which says that an immediate and massive reaction was seen from people from the rest of the country to support people from Manta, Pedernales, and Puerto Viejo. So this type of supporting sentence is contributing with what the topic sentence says. The topic sentence was talking about this natural disaster that took place in Ecuador, and also the consequence of this. It was that Ecuadorians show the support, show unity, and so this last supporting sentence is showing what we say in the topic sentence. In other words, let me show you this picture here. In other words, what supporting sentences do is they contribute with a little bit, with parts of the topic sentence in order to, to support in order to develop the whole topic sentence, that here in this picture we can say that this is what we are trying to prove or to develop by putting little by little some additional information. Okay, so these sentences become these little parts that are going to develop the whole thing or the whole topic sentence. Okay, so moving on, it comes the time to work with the concluding sentences. Okay, our concluding sentence. So here in the concluding sentence we're going to say that it is in a single paragraph, it is the last sentence. Okay, because we are talking about a single paragraph, and so the concluding sentence is going to be the last sentence, opposite to the topic sentence. The topic sentence was the first sentence of the paragraph. Now the concluding sentence is going to be the last. Most of the time it's the last sentence of the paragraph. Okay, and it can be stated as a restatement of the topic sentence or as a summary of the main points stated in the paragraph. Okay, so we have two different ways to state a concluding sentence. The first one is restate or paraphrase the topic sentence, and the second way to state the concluding sentence is to make a kind of summary of what we said in every supporting sentence. Okay, so let's see an example. The first example of concluding sentence from the paragraph that we have been developing little by little in this micro video says, local and international reporters were broadcasting about the solidarity that Ecuadorians showed to its compatriots after the earthquake struck them. Okay, so here, what are we doing here? Considering the topic sentence, we could say that in this case, we are providing restatement of the topic sentence. Okay, so I'm going to read again just to have it clear. So in this first type of topic sentence, which is a paraphrasing or restatement of the topic sentence, we are saying that local and international reporters were broadcasting about the solidarity that Ecuadorians showed to its compatriots after the earthquake struck them. Okay, so now that is the first case. Let's talk about the second case. The second case, or the second example, Ecuadorian people show to the world their solidarity to the people from Manta, Pedernales, and Puerto Viejo, whom were hit by a 7.8 earthquake which took place the last 16th of April 2016. Okay, so as you can see, it's easy to identify that in this second way to provide a concluding sentence, we are working with a kind of summary of what was said in the supporting sentences. Okay, so here we have all the parts of the single paragraph, topic sentence, then we have the supporting sentences and the concluding sentence. Don't forget that the topic sentence is made of two parts, okay? The main subject and the controlling idea. Then it comes the supporting sentences, which can be, samples, facts, statistical information, and the concluding sentence which includes two different ways to state it. That can be the first one, paraphrasing or restating the topic sentence, and the second one, which is making a summary of what was said in the supporting sentences. Okay, so that's in this case what we are talking here. The second example that we gave to conclude a paragraph was the summary. Okay, the summary of what was said in the different supporting sentences. So that's all. That's what I can tell you about the parts of the paragraph, and I hope that this video is going to help you to to improve your understanding and also to be able to write very well single paragraphs. Okay, so it was a pleasure again, and we will see soon. Okay, bye bye.